Hello students, today we will discuss about the numerical part of cost of capital. For that, let's check out some formulas. First of all, we will know how to calculate cost of debt. What are the formulas for that? For debt, three situations are given. First, when the cost of debt is to be calculated for the debt which is issued at par. What is the formula? KD, that is cost of debt, is equals to interest upon B0, where INT is interest in rupees divided by B0, which is the issue price of the debt instrument or bond. When it is sold on discount with tax adjustment, the cost of debt would be INT, which is interest plus 1 divided by N, that is time period, into bracket F minus B0. F is the face value and B0 is the issue price, whole divided by 1 upon 2 into bracket F plus B0. And for calculating the after tax cost of debt, what we will do? We will simply deduct tax rate from 1, which is also called as the tax adjustment for the securities. Now, cost of preference shares, that is KP. In case of irredeemable preference share, what we will do? KP is equals to PDIV divided by P0, which is the price of the preference share and preference dividend, PDIV. In case of redeemable preference share, we will calculate it in tabular form. Then in case of cost of equity, if normal growth is there, then KE is equals to DIV1 divided by P0 plus G, growth rate. 0 growth, KE is equals to, that means cost of equity is equals to DIV1, succeeding years dividend, divided by P0, price of the share, or EPS1 divided by P0, current rate and succeeding years EPS. Cost of new issue of equity, in case the new issue is made of equity and we have to find out that's cost. What we will do? We will divide the issue price of new equity by DIV1 and add it with G, which is growth rate. And in case we have to find out cost of equity by CAPM model, we will use the formula KE is equals to RF, which is risk-free rate, RM minus RF, which is market risk premium, by B, that is beta. Right, first of all, we will see the sum for debt issued at par. Here, a company decides to sell a new issue of 7-year 15% bonds of rupees 100 each at par. A company decides to sell a new issue of 7-year 15% bonds of rupees 100 each at par if the company realizes the full face value of rupees 100 bond and will pay rupees 100 principal to bondholders at maturity, the before tax cost of debt will simply be equal to the rate of interest of 15%. How? We have to find the cost of debt. Now we know the formula for cost of debt, INT divided by B0. Now B0 is rupees 100 and interest for the same is 15%. Yes, 7 year 15%. Bond is there, so rupees 15 will be our interest. 15 divided by 100, answer would be 15%. case the debt is to be sold below par, that is at rupees 94, what we will do? We will use this formula, int plus 1 upon n into bracket f minus b0 divided by 1 upon 2 into bracket f plus b0. We know the interest was rupees 15. I divided by time period, that is 7-year bond was there, right? 7. F face value was 100. It is sold below par at rupees 94. So we will consider 94 here. 1 upon 2, 100 plus 94. Solving these equations, we will get 15.86 divided by 97, which will be equal to 0.164 or 16.4%. Another example for debt. Suppose that a firm has 11% debentures of rupees 1 lakh, rupees 100 face value, outstanding at 31st December 2009 and to be matured on 31st December 2014. If a new issue of debentures could be sold at a net realizable price of rupees 80 in the beginning of 2010, the cost of the existing debt using shortcut method will be, same formula will be used here, right? 11% debentures are there of 100 face value and net realizable price is 80, right? So what we will do, 11, right? Interest is 11 plus 1 upon 5. 5-year bond was there, so n will be 5. 100 was the face value and issue price was 80 rupees, right? Now 1 upon 2 will give out 100 plus 80, which will give out the answer as 16.7%.